Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our 8 Ages of Khmer series. We are preparing for a war against Alexander. Looks like the religious building, the stupa, is buildable here in Amendrapura, but I'm not going to build a stupa. I'm going to instead build an industrial zone. Yeah. Or am I? Hang on. Because it's not really close to any other cities, is it? No, it's a little bit too far. It's about 8 or 9 tiles away. So maybe a campus? Ooh, yeah, good spot for a campus. Right there. And let's put you on production focus so you get that done a little bit sooner. So one thing I'm going to be focusing on, you see how much that reduced the growth time on Quila just when I bought that? Rewind and watch that number drop. Seriously. That's why having extra housing so the cities have room to grow is so huge in Civ 6. Okay, here's what I was saying I needed to do. I want to go ahead and position some of these units here, because, let's see, because we need to be prepared to take these guys on in Method. This is where his army is mainly hanging out, and it looks like he's kind of preparing to attack me. It seems like that's his game. So what I'm going to do is kind of position my artillery here to start. Not all of it. There's still going to be some artillery here to help maybe hit Eye Guy, which we can see Eye Guy from where we are right now. Let's see, what would be the fastest way? This tank needs to be cored up with someone, but I don't have the resources to do that at the moment. Got a tank army here, very good. Definitely have lots of units that can roll in and do a lot of damage quickly, but let me actually, speaking of that, let me make sure all of my units are in play, which currently they're not. I have some infantry still making their way up. This field cannon army can be up here. We really need them all. Yeah, this cavalry army is going to be a helicopter eventually, but we haven't gotten that far, as we discovered at the end of the last episode. We haven't gotten that far in the tech tree yet. And we have this battleship armada as well. Forgot about you. So what could I do with you? I could move you. See, this is all Germany. I can move you over here. Tell you what, you go up and chill by that mountain in the water near Stockholm. It's kind of a cool terrain feature. There's a mountain in the water. Okay. Don't know that I've seen that in Civ 6, or at least if I have, I haven't noted it as prominently, either recording or not. Okay, so we're a little bit farther away than I thought we were from those techs. So it's just a matter of continuing to move forward as rapidly as possible. Let's see, this spy, I think, is our quartermaster. No, you actually just... That's right, you escaped successfully. So why don't you go back to... You went to Pydna. Go to Alexandria Troyes. And this apostle is a medic. So, if this provides additional healing, maybe I want to have this apostle here supporting the battle. Maybe that's what I want to do. And we'll have this guru come up here to support that apostle. Alright, these inquisitors are on the way over to my other continent. Really disappointed that our faith didn't go up higher in the last episode. I actually think that's the second time I've been tempted to name an episode Eiffel Fail. I think there's already one on the... There goes that line bug again. I think there's already one on the channel, which is called Eiffel Fail. I'm going to ignore that.
Plastic figures, is it?
I'm trying to remember what the first Eiffel Fail was, but anyway, let's go ahead and build that there. And then we have an additional builder somewhere, I think, that was waiting on... Yeah, there's oil there, but wasn't there an actual builder somewhere? Guess not. All right. So what do I need to do? Anti-air gun and machine guns probably going to come in handy. Need to build an airstrip for the boost towards combined arms. So I think what I'll do... Can I not purchase a... I can't. I thought I could purchase a military dude, but I guess you can only do that... Yeah, you can only do it in cities that have an encampment, I suppose. Requires an armory to produce. Yeah. And how expensive are you? 610? So next turn I'm just going to buy one, and then we'll build an airstrip with him, rather than purchase him outright. Let's do a power plant in Sheffield. That's already a production powerhouse. Let's keep that going. Repair the amphitheater in Mbanza and Sundi. Alright, this great general could be useful to have as well. You are going to boost all of those units, actually, if I have you nearby, so... There we go. So we'll have those artillery in position there. And they have the... To an extent, they have rivers... Actually, they all have rivers protecting them. So anyone attacking them, unless they had promotions that made them amphibious, they'd be able to defend. I don't want to have the field cannons on the front line until they're promoted to machine guns, because those mechanized infantry will make mincemeat of them. However, I will swap positions. Let's go ahead and move you here, move you there. There. Higher level field cannon, etc. Okay, now... That's right, next turn I need to do that. Medic, not this turn. Or not medic, but military engineer. Okay, I want you to stay put. Okay, so now these guys are both benefiting from that observation balloon. That guru can stay there. Infantry army. Let's have you swap with that field cannon as well. I want to have infantry army here on this front line area. And you can stay put until I promote you. John Monash, again, you are supporting modern and atomic era land units. So before long, I will have to get rid of him. I've been aware of that for a turn or two. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. So let's go ahead and maybe convert Sumer's cities. That would be an obvious win, because he's such a small civ at this point. I could easily take control of his territory. Alright, so you're operating as a medic. Let's move you in here and put you to sleep. Maybe if those units do get attacked once the war starts. Yeah, see, Alexander has some planes flying too. So having anti-air is going to be handy. This is going to be an interesting endgame war here, because Alexander really is the main power in terms of military, in terms of advancement. We can set him back to the Stone Age, though, with a little bit of effort. Hold on. Let's come over here. Nagara Jayasri, or maybe Yasodharapura. Or Chaturmukha. Yeah, let's just do it down here. Purchase a military engineer, and then you're going to build an airstrip over there in the next turn. How about that power plant? Be good for all the cities in the area, or at least some of them. Military Academy in Chaturmukha? No, I'd rather not spend faith on anything other than apostles at the moment, so let's go ahead and do a stock exchange for some additional gold. Ooh, Lighthouse in Vyadapura. Alright, speaking of apostles, 720 faith it's costing now to train an apostle. Good God. Alright. So you just have a triple strength spread. Ah! Okay, that was excellent. So now we just need to get... Yeah. What is it? Bad Tabira needs to be converted, so we'll move him. It looks like he'll get there in the next turn. That's quite good. Still scouting with our archaeologist and not feeling bad about it. It's this main area that we need to get to, so we're finally up into an area where we can really take advantage of that, even though I've been doing it for several episodes now. And one turn away from the power plant in Angkor Thom, so I think there was a wonder that I was going to go for. I think, maybe, perhaps. We'll see. Okay, this apostle, I don't want... That's the most useless promotion at this stage in the game. It really is. Let's go ahead and purchase another one, though. I need all the apostles I can get, and I am getting more faith per turn, which is nice. We were going to... Oh, that's right. So, I don't have an entertainment complex yet in Angkor Thom. If I'm going to build Estadio de Maracana here, I need to build an entertainment complex. I could do a neighborhood and help population grow faster. I could do a harbor and get additional gold, aerodrome, and have... You know what? Let's just do the research lab. That's going to bring me additional gold because of my current policy settings, so let's just do that. Do I have entertainment complexes set up in the area? I don't know that I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I put one here, it would actually help Nagata Josri when I built anything there. Let's do a research lab. I don't think my religion... Yeah, I didn't set up the ability to buy with faith, so I'm just making sure, because I'm not used to buying... I'm not used to building these things outright. I usually purchase those with faith. Let's get an archaeological museum in Mbanza and Sundi. Okay. So you have gained sources, however you're a low-level spy. So I want to give you something that will just help you level up. Let's have you siphon funds. Steal some money from Alexander. You trade with Angkor Thom, please. And yeah, let's continue to scout with the archaeologists. We're going to scout over here first, towards Majapahit, their capital. And then we'll take a look up in this direction. That's right. Triple strength in cities of other civilizations. Boom. All right, so you have one more spread after this, and it should convert Bad Tabira. Uruk already belongs to us. Not really, though. All right, let's go ahead and build an airstrip. There's the boost towards combined arms. Let's see what else we need to do. 3 biplanes if I want advanced flight. So I need to build planes. All right, one Inquisitor has arrived. Let's cleanse this city of other religions. And there's another one about to arrive, actually. Quite close to Nagata Josri. Very good. Sumerian settler out here. Interesting. So Sumer is trying to expand this late in the game. Good for them. 2000 AD, turn 352, and Sumer is trying to expand over here in this part of the continent. I'm actually kind of proud of Gilgamesh. I'm guessing that's an apostle. Yep. Proselytizer. I'll take it. And also, Umwila. Ooh, yeah, this city needs some love. Something fierce. Let's go ahead and put an industrial district there. Industrial zone, because, well, they need it. We'll have this guru hang out there. Field cannon can stay put. Alright, this apostle only has one more spread. I kind of want to go ahead and use him on one of Alexander's cities. Alexandria Troas. Just start spreading my religion further in that direction. Because I've got Proselytizer and I can send them up into that territory before long. Alright, so this spy is ready to disrupt rocketry, but I want you to gain sources first. It's going to take you another 8 turns, unfortunately. Ugh, heathen conversion. Most useless promotion in the history of useless promotions. I guess what I'll do is bring them over here and use them to strengthen the presence of our religion here. Alright, now this builder can't do much. I can't improve that stone. Alright, there's that. I can build a road, or I can build a fort. I don't usually mess with military engineers that much, so I'm like curious as to kind of what options I have as a result of this. Well, I couldn't move that direction because of... Well, actually, it was a combat unit, wasn't it? So I could have moved into that. Oh no, I can't. This is not a religious unit. This is a archaeologist, so it's still beholden to the same limitations that the religious units were in the previous patch. It can't move past military units, so I was correct. For a second, I was like, oh wait, no, I don't have to worry about that. They added a whole new layer for religious units. It's pretty cool. Oh, I could have bought another apostle. Damn. I might be able to buy 2 in Angkor Thom now. Maybe. It'd be close. Apostles are getting expensive for me. But I need to have as many as possible. Okay.
Untutored courage is useless in the face of educated bullets.
Alright, so now why don't we go ahead and build... What would be the best thing to do? I could research guidance systems now. I'd have to kill a fighter, which would require anti-air guns in order to get a boost toward it. Let's go for advanced flight for now. Then great person, is that a great general? Yes, it is. Excellent. Recruit. We have tons of great generals, and it's fantastic. Okay, so you are going to armada up. Excellent. So now Bhavapura... Yeah, Lingapura can train the artillery corps. No, not... I literally selected you, and okay. Hang on, I'll go back and change that. Oh, interesting. I still need to build some of the basic buildings first. That's fine. Let's do a barracks, and then I should be able to? Right? No, still can't. Maybe an armory. I feel bad because I'm going to need some of this gold for promotions before I declare this war, but... No, still can't. I guess I need to have a military academy in order to train those units. It's got to be what it is. So, yeah, we'll build the artillery corps here in Bhavapura. And... yeah, okay. It's the military academy that's required. Good to know. I never actually observed the exact point at which I need that. Let's get a stadium going there. This apostle is a proselytizer, so we're definitely going to pay a visit to these cities up here. And we're going to move you to Bradford. Okay, so we need a ton of gold. View policies. 515 gold to unlock. I'm going to have to wait 7 turns. Unless we research nuclear fission. Which will be done in 8, so never mind. That's not happening. Right, field cannon, stay put. New spy. So why don't I send you to Majapahit? Because it seems like we haven't spied on Majapahit yet. And I will send you up to this city in the north, Amendrapura. We could build missile silos in Chartamuka. Interestingly enough. Peeling back the fog. Yes, there's stuff to explore, but I'd rather... I mean, we're getting to a point where I can... Yeah, let's go ahead and cleanse Nagara Geosri. We're getting to a point where I can use the satellite project, but I need to build a spaceport first. Maybe an Angkor Thom. We'll see. Alex, how you doing, buddy? Looks like Harold's working on the moon landing as well. That's going to give them a big culture boost when that happens. Speaking of culture, let's take a quick look at how we're doing. Yep. I mean, Harold Hardrada has a lot of tourists. He's competitive. He's a pretty big civ. He's down here. But I'm not particularly worried about him, that being said. Bolshoi Theater? Probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and get it built. I know I built that near the aqueduct, so that reduced food income a little bit there, but that's okay. Ooh, interesting. We have a tank corps up here. I think I was training him with a specific purpose in mind, wasn't I? So why don't we go ahead and get a stadium going up there, and then there's a tank somewhere down here. Yep, there you are. You come up here. Perfect. There we go. One of our situations has been dealt with. Now, these battleships are going to take a while to reach any destination that is meaningful. But that's okay. Wow. Lots of good exploring done there. Alright, this apostle is a proselytizer, so again, there we go. And that should actually make me a... Yes. Wait, no. Hang on. Yeah, I need to get one more, especially if Sumer actually establish a colony. Or do I? No, that should be a majority. Yeah, it's just me. So right now we're just majority religions in all of our current territory. I'm surprised I haven't gone to war with Alexander yet, but I mean, the reason why we discussed at the end of the last episode. We've got a few cities finishing up research labs and seaports in the area. Seaport should help with that housing problem. So what I can do is train some anti-air units, or maybe train some biplanes. But I doubt that I'll be able to do that. Yeah, we're going to have advanced flight before... Yeah, that's not going to be relevant. Probably do need to get on my Air Force regardless, though. It would be a good idea, just to ensure that the end of this goes smoothly, and just that we get the full experience. I haven't necessarily done Air Forces a lot playing Civ 6, period, or on YouTube. Let's... You know, I keep seeing that I have the option to buy a naturalist. I also can get some more... whatchamacallits now. I can get some apostles. So I'll wait on that, but I will have to get a naturalist soon, because if I can get an additional... national park, that could be a good thing. Let's go ahead and build a campus there. Okay, so Kwango, oh good, we finished our submarine armadas. Those would be nuke subs before too long, but for now... Can't build a biplane because we don't have an aerodrome, but I will train up an anti-air gun. Okay, so this is our quartermaster. Let's have him just continue to counterspy in the culture district. H.G. Wells.
No one would have believed in them.
All right, so there's our great work. War of the Worlds, in fact. Anything I can do for you? Yeah, actually, there's some oil that Mbanza and Sundi can take advantage of. We already have 2 oil, so we're good, but... We actually need a road from Mbuila to Vyadapura. Hang on, we've got room for a trader, I think. So let's go ahead and buy that, and we're going to set up a road. Okay. Yeah, you are going to be right here for when I do launch the war. Let's take a look at the religious victory again. There we go. So now we are actually majority religion in Sumer's territory. Next turn, please. Okay, and then this military engineer, I was going to build a silo with you, wasn't I? Yeah, there we go. So we can eventually launch nukes from here if we have to. That's another thing I can do with military engineers if needed. So, hang on. We're 5 turns away from advanced flight, 5 turns away from Cold War. Right, so it looks like Sumer and Alexandria are at war. Interesting. You're not going to last, buddy. He's going to take over your territory. And we have a bombard up here, too. Didn't even know that. Norway hates me for some strange reason. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I'll leave that GRU there for now. So these submarines will eventually be nuke subs. I want to have them in my territory, just a little bit farther over here.
Very simple was my explanation.
All right, so we got the time machine, and let's go ahead and finish, well... Yeah, we're going to convert Bad Tibera, which Lagash should now convert on its own. Excellent. Really starting to uncover some of the fog of war here. Alright, Mbuila, I need you to trade with Nagara Jayasri. That's going to be one of the biggest trade routes for you, I think. Or Vimayapura. No, never mind. Vimayapura is not the same continent. Yasodharapura is. Alright, so that's perfect. Vyadhapura, that's the city that I was thinking of. Okay, so we've cleansed Amendrapura. Chaudamukha now belongs to our religion. Yasodharapura should convert on its own. I wonder what this settler's doing. The AI is funny about this. I've noticed this in several recent games of Civ 6. I don't know if it's because of the mods I'm using or not, but I don't think I'm using a mod that would affect the AI's decision-making for settlers. I'm going to ignore that. He's complaining about my archaeologists. I just don't... They'll have settlers, but they won't do anything with them. It's really strange. I don't know what to make of it. Okay, so we're 28 minutes into this episode. I've said for 2 episodes now that I'm going to declare war on Alexander, and I haven't. And it's just because we're really waiting to make sure that we can defend against his... against him with some more advanced units. But I think next episode I'm going to do what I said last episode I was going to do and declare regardless, which is why I positioned all these artillery here, because I can still do a lot of damage to him relatively quickly and hopefully kind of reduce the efficacy of his forces while we're waiting for these upgrades. So we can kind of just multitask and do 2 things at once. So that's what I'm going to jump on in the next episode, probably the beginning of the episode, frankly, because the turn just started. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern time. Let's buy some apostles. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.